Good morning, YouTube. Let me tell you, this last week and a half has been really tough. I go home tomorrow. I'm still in Italy and I'll go home tomorrow. And I started this account at the start of this month. So it's almost been a complete month now. This is the last week of trades for this month. I started it so well and I felt so confident at the start of the month. And right now, I just feel so unconfident and it's just gone so bad the last week and a half. But I think I can see the pattern. I think I can see where I went wrong or what triggered this downward spiral. I realise how much of a part psychology plays in your wins and your losses, because I think it was week 2, which I got 2 wins and 1 loss, I think, in that week. Or it was, no, sorry, that was week 1. Week 2, I got 2 losses and 1 win. And that was the week that I missed a bunch of trades. From Monday to Wednesday, I missed 3 winners. And the effect that had on me, I remember writing it. I want to see if I can pick it up. But I remember writing this down. I don't know how clear you're going to see this shit, but this was the start of the week. This is week 1, 2 wins, 1 loss. This is week 2, 1 win, 2 losses. Still up, but no, I said next week I'll make sure I take every setup that shows itself. I need to get numbers on the board to help the probability swing in my favour. I missed 4 winners this week for one reason or another. This would have given me a much better win rate. And the result of that was me just taking everything the next week. Like, I took 2 losses on the Monday, a win on the Tuesday, and a loss every other day. And I lost sight of what my setup was. Like, it made me realise that I didn't make such a mechanical setup as I thought, because I was just taking everything. I was just seeing every little liquidity, anything that I could class as a liquidity sweep. I was just like, yep, I'm in on that, I'm taking that. And it was just carnage, and it's leaked into this week as well. Like, the start of this week, it was just idiotic trading, like idiotic trading, like, and it's bad because I'm literally right back to where I started. And I was up. I think we almost reached 10-6. I was 400 away from passing, and now I'm literally back to square one. But it's part of the game. I hate to just write it off as that, but it's part of the game. It's part of me getting ready for this real life shit, because I'm clearly not ready. Like, to take, it has to have been a psychology thing. I know it has been a psychology thing, because even my mood this last week and a half has been bad. It's just, I've been in a bad mood. I don't know whether it's my mood that's affected the trading or the trading that's affected my mood, but I think it might be a bit of both. But I do think that the trading's heavily impacted how I feel. I just feel like I felt like I was owed it. I felt like I was owed wins, which is a strange feeling, because I had such a great start and I've put so much work into this up until this point. I just felt like I was owed it. I felt like if I just keep taking trades, a win's gonna come. and that's just not how it worked. Like the more, especially last week, the more I took trades, the more I just took shitty ones and just felt more unconfident about them. But yeah, I really did feel like I was owed it, and I felt like I was a bit revenge trading, also a bit of FOMO, because I just didn't want to miss. Like it was like in my head I was like, there's a winner there, there's a winner in these charts, and I can't miss that winner, because if I miss that winner I'm gonna be fucking pissed. And because of that I just ended up taking loads of losers. And yesterday's trading, oh boy, the setups weren't bad. I actually felt a little bit more confident again. Like I came back to the charts, took the weekend to reset, came back to the charts, and I was just took one winner, took the one loser, sorry. I saw these others come in, and I got in on one. I should have just maybe took 2 losses yesterday. Maybe even, I don't know, maybe even one. Monday seems to be a bad day anyway for trading. Or for this setup, but yeah man, it's tough, it's really fucking tough. But I am back to square one. I'm actually below square one. But at the same time, like look, I can get 2 trades it can take, I can get back to where I was. So I don't feel too down about it. But I do recognise that I need to take this shit a bit more seriously, because especially the end of last week and the start of this week, it's just been like me thinking that I'm owed it, me thinking that because I've took so many losses, I'm owed a win, and that's just not how it works. And yeah, I just think I just need to get my psychology right, man, because I think it was the FOMO, like the fear of missing out, that's really thrown me off with this trading, because it's easier when you're back testing, and it's easier to be like, firstly it's easier to look back and be like, oh, I would have took that anyway. And secondly, there's no time element when you're back testing. It's just like boom boom boom, I'm on the next day, boom boom, wait 5 minutes, I'm on the next day. And with this, it's just a total not that. You have to sit here and dedicate your time and be here. And yeah, it knocks me, and I feel, I'm not gonna lie, when I get knocked, like a big knock like this, it just makes me think, what is the point in this shit? Like, is this ever gonna work? Like, does this actually work? But I've come way too far to give up on this now, and I'm not gonna give up on it, because I know the feeling that I had at the start of this month. The feeling, I was so optimistic, I was so confident, and it showed in my trading. Like, it looked, I was doing good, I was doing really well. I didn't have the most mechanical strategy, but I had a strategy that was clear to me, and somehow I saw it. Right now I don't see it. I don't know what the setups were, I don't know what they were, but yeah, it's not over, man. And I think the other thing is, like, I've got a lot on the line with this now. Like, I want to have a certain amount. I want to have made a certain amount by November, because that's when I started. Like, mid-October is when I started, early November. And I want to have an account by then. So I don't know, maybe that's playing into it. Like, maybe that's, like, in my head I've said that I'll be here by then, and when that doesn't play out, it's even harder on your psychology, isn't it? Because this business is not the business of you know, the more you go out and more you do, the more you get back. This is the business of like a patient. This is a patient business. This is a very highly calculated, like strategic business, and it's like I think sometimes I just underestimate it. I undervalue it. I take it for granted, and I just think that yeah, I guess yeah, I don't give it the respect it deserves. And I can't remember if it's Trading in the Zone or what's Mike Belfour's one, Bellafour, what's his name? Can't remember what his book is, but it's one of them books that says if you don't respect the market's gonna take shit from you. Like, it's so true. Like, I think it's Mike Belfour's one because he calls it Mother Market. He says if you don't respect Mother Market, then Mother Market's gonna punish you. But yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, back to the drawing board again, and that's fine. Like, it's the part of success, and it you keep trying the paths until you find the path in it. And I realise I just need more of a mechanical strategy again, because something that's not gonna, something that my psychology can't knock that hard. Like, I know my psychology needs to be good all the time, but something that it can't knock that easily. Because right now I feel blind in the market. Like, I feel like I don't know what my setup is, and that's bizarre. Because when I look back on some of my back tests, I'm like, oh, why didn't I take that? Why didn't I take that? But when I'm back testing it, it's like I know exactly what I was looking for. So, yeah, it's about just finding that and figuring that out. But yeah.